Noah Lyles' chances at doubling in the 100 and 200 at this year's Olympics could have potentially just came to an end after some very alarming news after his semifinals. What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT Aaron Brown, and before this video starts, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you enjoy the videos that I make, be sure to hit the thanks button right above the comment section and follow me on Instagram, which is linked down below in the description as well. And let's jump straight into it. So today was the semifinal round of the men's 200 out there at the Paris Olympics. We've seen all three Americans run: Kenny Bednarek, Noah Lyles, Arian Knighton. They all looked fairly okay, but Noah looked a bit shaky. And I was kind of concerned because after his first round yesterday, he said that he was a bit sore after the men's 100, which is pretty normal. That's why I said that the men's 200 times wouldn't be as fast as a lot of people were projecting. Because a lot of people said, oh, they're going to run 19.2 and 19.3. I said, bro, most of those guys ran 100. You don't know the toll that 3 rounds of 100 takes on your central nervous system. And not only that, they didn't have any days in between. The day after the 100-meter final, they ran it at night, and the next morning they have to run the 200-meter prelims. So they just simply aren't going to recover that quick. So that's why the final really isn't going to be that fast, in my opinion. But after today's semifinal, people were looking for Noah Lyles to go do an interview, and it came out that, breaking news from LetsRun.com, we've been told that Noah Lyles did not win his semifinal heat tonight, will not be coming through the mix zone. Instead, he'll be going to medical. And this was really interesting because I talked to some guys who ran the 200, and they were saying in the warm-up area, Noah Lyles, he had on a COVID mask, and they were also giving him injections in the warm-up area, which was quite strange to me. So it's seeming to me that he's either sick. No, that's what it is. Like, he's clearly sick from something. And then they were saying immediately after his race, when he went to the medical tent, he had his COVID mask back on. So I don't know what's going on. But this doesn't seem too favorable in Noah Lyles' favor, in my opinion. But I also take this with a grain of salt because I know that they're shooting the Netflix show for the next season. And these guys are super theatric and super animated, and they're going to come up with different storylines to try to make some drama in their show. So this whole thing could be a big publicity stunt just for the show, just to make it more interesting, to try to make it seem like, oh, he overcame these obstacles and things of that nature just to get to 2-3 gold medals. So in my opinion, until I go out there and I see Noah Lyles don't win the 200, I don't believe none of this. Now, I can say that today, the way he looks did seem a bit concerning. He just looked tired. He came off the curve kind of slow, but you could tell he was kind of trying. And he came off the curve and tried to like re-accelerate, and he just couldn't catch up to Tobago, so he just shut it down and settled for second place, and that seemed a bit weird to me. Now, do I want to see bro injured or sick? Of course not. I want to see him fully healthy, perfectly healthy, so when he goes out there, there will be no excuses if he loses. Like, am I going to be cheering for him to win in the final? Of course not. I definitely want to see him lose this final. But I don't want him to lose it because he was sick or because he was injured. I want him to be 1,000% when it comes to health. So when he loses, he won't be able to make no excuse for him losing. But even then, him losing the 200 or even losing the 4x1, it's not going to do anything because he won the title that mattered, which is the men's 100-meter dash. So if I was him, if I wasn't 100%, I wouldn't even run this 200. I would just pull out, because I know his biggest thing is I want the gold medal in the 200 because that's where he was embarrassed and he got done horribly at the last Olympics. And it would be really bad for him to go out there and participate and get done horribly, especially if he's not 100%. If he's not 100%, he's going to go out there and his body's going to have to overcompensate, and he could really risk injury. And if you get injured, there is no telling if you will ever come back. So if I was him and if I was his coach, if I'm not feeling 100% or close to 100%, I wouldn't even go out there and risk it. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to my channel as well.